Hello, everyone. All right, welcome to Peacetime, and this is the IMC. We're actually starting kind of changing a little bit of the time schedule from now on. So, our this is the first time we'll host our Peacetime program together with the DIMC Wisdom Talk program at the same time, which will be every Thursdays from 5 to 6. And so pretty much we're changing things from 7 to 8:30. So a little bit earlier is, ideal. Everything's still sunny out, and even though we're all social distancing, we're able to actually still be together and still meditate together all at the same time. So, yep. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us through Zoom or YouTube, Facebook, anywhere you could reach us. So right now we're live streaming from Facebook and through YouTube, and also if I don't know if anyone has joined us for our Zoom meeting, but yeah. Other than that, our schedule for today, I'd like to, we're going to go up until 6 o'clock. So we'll have our wisdom and meditation all the way in just for like the whole hour. So pretty much and also the topic today is peace in the times of hardship, my Dhammatai pilgrimage journey in Thailand. So I guess we'll hear a really good story about Long Pi. So then we will hear more about that. So without further ado, we're not going to do any stretching at this point, but then we're going to go straight into the introductions. And so yep, I'd like to introduce Venerable Sophon Panyasopanoe. He has a bachelor's degree from Chiang Mai and in electrical engineering. He's been teaching at DIMC in DC and New Jersey, but right now he's stationed at Azusa, which is right over here. So he's been teaching meditation for well over 20 years. So it's quite experienced. And his motto is always my favorite. It's without peace. What was it again?
Did you mind clear?
When your life is clear, then your problems will be clear.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally forgot. But yeah, Longpi, so can you tell us more about like why the program has what's going on? I don't really know much, but I'll hear a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, before going that story, I will greet everyone first. Okay. And first of all, I would like to say thank you to Ron for first time in this time period, like 5 to 6 is, I know it's earlier than before, but we also welcome the guests and audience from our DIMC group, that Dhammakaya International Meditation Center group, that they are also watching us now. So this will be the big group today, and I feel happy and grateful to, like, a little excited and a little frustrated because yeah, I know that I want to make it the best as I can, because people watching and want to hear something good from the session today. So
don't worry, you got this one, Pete.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I do my best. Okay.
Yeah, we had so much practice before, so then we only can get better.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, just from Facebook, we have Lisa watching from home, Sue Bolihan, yeah, our members here, and yeah, many more that coming later. So I just don't want to waste time to talk my story in Wisdom Talk today, as we have only 1 hour to go on. Okay, should I start?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I think everyone just waiting for me to say and tell my story. So I want to show you something here. So just This is the, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's about monks. Yes, let's see. Okay, all right. Anyone see the slides?
Yep, I see it.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, so actually today's topic is about myself and can be my example for everyone to apply to your life and apply as a wisdom talk for everyone to teach yourself and live yourself in the hardship time during this moment in the COVID-19. So actually this story that back to about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, actually, in 2015, sorry, 5 years, 5 years ago. So in the picture, there's you see a lot of monks in Thailand. So this is the temple that I ordained from. It's called Dhammakaya Temple in Thailand. So at that time in January is a celebration of New Year. So at that time, it was the first year in my monkhood. Okay, so it's a mandatory training for all the new monks has to join the pilgrimage journey. Okay, so the pilgrimage journey is obviously is a spiritual journey. I believe that many religions they have that to have the same purpose, that to absorb and strengthen the spirituality or spiritual energy from visiting the historical site of their faith, right? So in
Exactly.
Buddhism, in Buddhism, so we also have that for our temple in Thailand. So I remember really clearly. It becomes my unforgotten memory until now, because it's helped me when I face the hardship, the problems, and hopeless sometimes. Even though I'm a monk, so sometimes we have some feeling that way to loneliness, something, but not really much like lay people. But when a lot of work coming through myself, so the story in the past, like the pilgrimage journey, remind me every time. So there were 1,130 Buddhist monks joined the program. Okay, so this very important journey. So you may see me in the picture too. So this is a real me. That at that time, that's the first day of the pilgrimage journey. That you see, it's a kind of remarkable event, because Thai Buddhists, they very giving important from this event, because if you see the picture, 1,000 of people come and greet the monks who walk bare feet on the path that related with the flower petals in the yellow color. It is the marigold petals. Okay, so this is symbolizing the prosperity in the new year. So this is become the tradition. Since then, the year that I joined is the fourth year. So now it's become 9 years already for it's still have in Thailand until now. So it takes 30 days in January, from January 2nd to January 30th to walk. The journey is 489 kilometers distance, or just 303 miles the whole month, that cover 7 cities in the Bangkok suburbs area. So you can imagine that all 1,130 monks, including me, okay, in there. So that's showing in the picture that I remember very clearly that the first day is like easy for all the monks to join. And I believe that many of us here, especially DMC members, also join the program as well when you visited in Thailand, your hometown, right? In Thailand. So I just want to thank you, all of you, to be part of supporters that because you offer food to all the monks, and you also every time we stop by at the temples, it's not there are many temples that we stop by every day for camping. Okay, so we live together, stay together in the big area in the temple. There's a big area like in the picture. So once we arrived there, thousand people greet us with cleaning our feet by the cross, and also lay the marigold petals to show the respect to the Buddhist monks. So they believe that this is the action to bring blessing to their lives. So some of them even, you see, it's a information in there that why do the monks have to train this. So the program has been originally from my teachers, my spiritual teacher or the abbot of the Makai temple at that time. His name Venerable Dhammachayo, and he would like the Buddhism in Thailand strengthen and let people, Thai people, to be have the fortunate in life during the New Year. So this to strengthen spiritual energy from people in the occasion of New Year. That's the first thing, and it's also to continue the Buddhist traditions. It's also a peace activities that they have for the Buddhist people, especially for the monks who need to be the role model to train themselves, self-discipline, to show people how strong their mind and how unity of the monks can show them the morality from seeing, from the activity. Like they don't do anything, just walk past through them and carry the belongings, the gears, walking gear. Like I will tell you and everyone that how can I train from that, how hardship I have at that point. This is about 12 miles a day. Okay, that every month have to walk through it and sweating. Sometimes we got a rain. Sometimes some distance, some part of the journey, there's no flowers, no petals. We just walk bare feet on the hot surface of the gravels or the road. Okay, so and then it's also covered the 4 memorial site of our great master. So great masters mean the teacher who teach us the Dhammakaya meditation technique or middle way meditation that we learned about the center of the body. So there's 4 memorial sites in Thailand that all the monks have to visit. Okay, so this is a kind of fun and also be hard to get through this because we train the mind very crucially. As I mentioned earlier, that the Buddha said that this practice is one of the way to train the mind to rapidly eliminate the defilement or impurities in the mind. So what is the mental impurity is the greed in the mind, the anger, and the delusion or the ignorance. So for the monks who's a new monk, they obviously really still need training, takes time to adjust their mind, adjust their life from lay people who always have a temptation to would like to get something like let them pleasure for the material world, right? So the first year a monk need to be patient by training of the pilgrimage, by have to be patient to control the temptation or desire. Like, for example, patient from heat that I said that when they walk, you see, sometimes we need to stop to let the car and vehicle pass by. So this is the time that really happy for the monks because they can take a break from that. And but it's not only that way because we keep walking non-stop sometimes and the heat and the weather in Thailand. We know that in Thailand not really cool and comfortable like in US, right? Sweating is it's sweating all the way through it, and that is some monks they can control it and they can hold it. Sometimes they got passed out and need to take care by the medical services nearby. So there's the service of the medical service and also the restrooms that's I think every 2-3 kilometers or about a mile or something of 3 miles apart. So, but yeah, as long as we can stay focused and be patient about the heat and hunger. The hunger is very challenging because all the monks have to take one meal a day. Okay, so single meal a day, just breakfast, and then no more lunch or dinner, just some drink during the break time. That's it. So we need to be aware of how we consume. Is consume too much, the food too much, it's gonna be problem with stomach. I remember one time
Make you sleepy.
yes, and sleepy as well. That
Yeah.
one that we need to be control the consumption of the food.
Mm-hmm.
I remember for myself, and that on one day, I believe that I had something allergic to my stomach, and during the way the journey, I got very serious stomach ache, and until I couldn't hold it, I need to stop, and the ambulance took me to the medical service nearby. And yeah, that's just one time in the 30 days, just one day that I couldn't stay in the pilgrimage. But the rest of the day that I do it together with other monks. So you see, from the first day, it looked like the skin is like, yeah, pale or just normal skin, right? But now passed by in the picture, I think it's about half month, right? The day, the day 15 something. So you see my skin change and my glasses is gone because it's not necessary to use it because not no way to read anything using just follow my friend and walk. On that's the patient that I have learned from that. And it doesn't mean that I got trouble with that because with focusing training from that meditation, walking meditation is very helpful for every monk who joined the pilgrimage journey. It's like the peace in mind that it can generating during the walk. Even though outside is very hot, the sweating, sometimes pain on the feet and the body, and especially the belonging that all the monk has to carry. You see, with the tent on the right shoulder and the sack or the bag that we have to carry, we need to control the amount as well to make it as light as we can. Okay, so for the first day, maybe many monks who still couldn't find the proper amount of the belonging. The next day they start to share to share the belonging to others or even give to people who come and visit and greet them. So it become the moderation that all the monk can practice and train themselves from the food or from the loads that we have. So eventually everyone got the proper amount of the loads that we carry with ourselves. So this is the way that moderation, we see something that the most necessary to stay and carry with us. Okay, I would tell you that how our life is, how our life we can use the proper and necessary things without no worry about that. For example, we have food, right, in the hardship at this moment. So we can see now with the focus and awareness that we have in the difficult time, we see just not many food that we have, but we still healthy. We can survive for this situation. This is what moderation can teach us, how to live life happily, from having less but still happy and okay about life. So what I have learned from that is how to prepare the stuff, like the clothes or the robe that we carry, just 2 sets, and switching watch every day. That's it. And no hairs. There's no need to worry about using a shampoo and take time in cut hairs, right? And also there's no worry about food, because 1 meal a day. So that's the way that all the monks can train from that. And also teamwork. I also learn from that. We see with the standing and follow the line without keeping the discipline. Everyone be calm, because my teacher always taught us, all the monks, that when you walk to pass through the people, always share loving kindness to them, meditate, and repeat the mantra Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. That is the energy that help the monks to go on and carry on walking without feeling tired. It works. I try and I counted Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. That's the righteous way to purity. That's the meaning that I told everyone before, right? And that is, it kind of a spiritual word. It's a magic word that generate peace in mind during walking. Okay. And another energy is from people, lay people who sitting on the side. They just not only sitting and greet us with the paddles or the miracle paddles, but they also sharing the word of the holy word. They use sadhu, sadhu. It's a Pali word. It means it's good, it's wonderful. It's kind of inspiration and motivation for the monks to walk by, to walk on and on. And I feel that way too. It's kind of like the generosity that covered all the monks without feeling hopeless and looking for when we're gonna reach the destination. At 12 miles a day, or about halfway, we take a break, about 5 or 6 miles, and then we take a break, and just about 20 minutes, and then we walk on. So that is not, actually it's not enough to fully rest, right? But we need to go on. But with the energy from inside, from meditation, walking meditation, from the mantra, Sammarahang, and from sadhu, it's been great, wonderful from lay people who's sitting by. So it's kind of another energy that surpassed the energy to go on. That's wonderful. It's a beautiful picture that we can feel that. And the teamwork also from the, when we were at the every stop of every temple or monastery we visit, we also have chores to help one another, just cleaning, just like chanting, meditating together. So it become collect people and welcome people from neighborhood. When they see the monks, 1,000 monks gathering the same place and chanting, meditate together, they also absorb the energy from that too. So this is the teamwork that all the monks showing the power of peace from staying together and working together as a team, and the discipline from the walking. And with the precepts, the precept is the way that the monk prevent themselves to do wrong thing. Okay, so some of you who may experience about your belief discipline, like no killing, for example, is one of them. Is part of the precept as well. But for me, for the monks, we take 227 precepts. That a lot. So this means that the more we stay with the precept, the more we be able to clean our mind, to aware of ourselves to be good example of other people. This is the last day of pilgrimage journey on the January 31st. And I'm sitting in the front row of the stupa in Thailand, in Dhammakai temple, and to see the 10,000 people who waiting for all the monks at the origin at the Dhammakai temple, and with the statue of the teacher, Phapmongkhol Thepmuni is the teacher of Dhammakaya meditation technique. So that is a wonderful, beautiful picture that all monks, people who join together, and they also saying mantras, sadhu and samarahang in for the monk's mind. So I myself, I was very proud myself to be part of the journey and be part of the energy that I can share with my family, with people who waiting and greeting, and also my teacher, who the person who taught me how to meditate. And this is an amazing picture, amazing event that I never forget in my life. So this is what I'd like to show you, that how this is the example that I show you in the video about 3 minutes. So you can see how it looks like. Okay. Sorry.
I am really enjoying this ceremony. Actually, when I saw the monks walking, when I was sitting here, I felt that I wanted to cry, because the impression for me was, I felt this is very powerful, and I feel that I'm getting a lot of energy. I find this overwhelming. I think that Thailand should maintain this tradition. Is really nice, and also because the new generations will know the importance of the religion in their life, and the importance of
There's no videos.
to think about it.
I feel overwhelmed because I learned that they are walking for many days and for many kilometers, and it's really making a great impact in me, because I think this is a real example of discipline and devotion. So I am impressed. My emotions are flowing out of me. I feel so small, okay? I feel so small compared to these great men. And I can only say that if I can take something from this experience for me, is to learn from how disciplined they are and how dedicated they can be. And I would like to take that with me. So I invite everybody in every corner of the world to try to come here and to try to witness what I have witnessed today, which has been really a great life experience for me.
Yes, so this example is a real event that I brought from YouTube. And yeah, so this is the way that they give me a lot of lesson that I use until now. And I would like everyone to think about yourself as how we can use the hardship changes to be in peace. So we understand that the hardship not is still there. Is still there. Is be like the problem that we need to face every day, because life is uncertain. As I said, like it's a nature of the world, right? Everyone face it. It's different from level of the person. Like if you stay like a family, so you still have the problem in family, and even we come suffering in the mind, body, the illness, the uncertainty of the eight things that we obviously see the gain and loss. Yeah, now it looks like we lost something in life from this economy, for example, but that eventually some if we could gain again, it's up and down like this. So don't stay with the problem too long and until we lose our hope, until we lose our ability to fight with the problems. So some problems we can just go around it. For example, when you face the traffic jam, for example, so it's not necessary to stay at the traffic. So we still we have the way to go around it, like to take an exit, for example. That is an example that how we can deal with a problem without losing our energy, losing our happiness. So there's many ways, tons of ways to solve a problem without directly become indirectly. So this is the nature, gain and loss, fame and disrepute. So yeah, we can see people who have a lot of fame and eventually they lose the fame, and blame and praise. Obviously, yeah, if we do something wrong, if we come get blame from other people, and if we do good, yeah, people got that one switching, or even we don't do anything, people still blame us or praise us. So like that is the nature that we should understand and accept it. And how to accept it means we don't really stay with the negative things, negative mind toward that change. So there are the thing that we can accept the reality by embrace self-value. It's like see ourselves as we can do something better than this. Okay, not really stuck and that we can never get it better. Okay, so we start with the letting go the negative feelings first. Like I have faced that when we walk for a long time and a long journey, so it's hurt, the feet hurt. But how about the goal? Why we do this? Ask ourselves. I ask myself, why I did this? So I see that I want to get away, control my temptation, and strengthen my mind to fight with the hardship that I have, and using meditation and focus in my mind to strengthen myself and be calm person. So that helped me in the future until now. Everything that harder than before. So it's just like nothing. It's just like it still seem to be there, but I can overcome it with another way, with a smart way, with a peaceful way. So after we accept it and letting go the burdens that may let ourselves lose the mentality, and then meditate regularly, because meditation is a way to bring back the mental energy to fight with the negative things around us from the uncertain situation, from the hardship. Okay, the hardship, considering like something hard, something like we need to overcome it. Think it that is a lesson for us to overcome it or go around it, and then we're gonna see the find if we can find the peace in there, and our life would be go on without disturb with other things, because we know that it's gonna be there and we can find a way to overcome it easily through the pure mind. As I always said, when our mind is pure and bright, so the mind is like a water. We are going to see what should not or what it should do. With the water that clear, we can see things beneath the surface of the water, right? So that seems to be like anywhere to see the obstacle, we don't go that way. Something negatively, we don't do it. We do positive thing, because positive thing we do is bring us back the positive energy. So it's as a law of nature, action and reaction, cause and effects. So this is the thing that we can learn from hardship, and don't let it be and slow down and stop our progress, stop our goal to in the future. If you want to be the better person, just see it as a lesson in life and go on with it. And remember, the hardship never kill us. It's kind of the lesson for us to overcome it, to go over it, and the peace will come when we overcome and see we are the winner of ourselves, not have the winner over someone or over something, but win over our mind, that we can get rid of the obstacles from the hardship. Okay, so from now on, with about 15 to 20 minutes from now, I would like everyone to prepare yourself to practice meditation as a part of the session, and to bring back the pure energy from being calm to let our mind get back to the true nature. It's the origin of peace and true peace that we can gain from the stillness of the mind. Now, please adjust your posture properly and sit back and relax. Sit comfortably. You may sit on the floor, on the chair, on the couch. Sit comfortably and very softly close our eyes. Close our eyes softly and gently, as if we are going to fall asleep. And relax the whole body from the top of our head. We loosen the muscle around our head, down to forehead. Loosen the muscle around our face, down to our cheeks, our chin, our jaw. Loosen the muscle around our neck, our shoulders, down to our back and our chest. Continue to relax the muscle of our arms, all the way down to the tip of fingers. We feel relaxation stream down from the head all the way down to our trunk, down to our hips. Loosen the muscle around our legs. Let relaxation flowing down all the way to the feet and the toes. Now we may feel entire body become soft and gentle, becomes relaxed and free from tension. Once the body is loosened from all tension, becomes relaxed. Now we continue to relax the mind. We just simply bring back the awareness to stay inside the body, wherever we feel most comfortable. Some of us may feel comfortable around our eyes, around our neck, inside the body. Just stay the mind there at the beginning. We welcome the mind stay anywhere we feel most comfortable. Once the mind becomes a standstill further, it will gradually move to the center of the body by its own. So we just simply allow the mind to stay still, softly and gently. If you feel comfortable at the center of the body, just imagine there's empty space inside the body. It's empty space inside, no organs, no internal organs and bones at all. Feel our body is like a bubble that's clear and bright, so light, and maintain the awareness right at the center space. If we comfortable with the visualization, just maintain the bright shining object like crystal ball, the full moon, the star or the sun appearing at the center space, and observe the brightness and clarity of the object softly and gently and relaxingly. Maintain awareness with the bright shining object as long as we can, continuously and relaxingly. You also repeat the mantra to maintain the mind calm and peaceful inside the body. Just simply maintain the mantra right at the center space. Allow the sound of mantra slowly coming from the center. Sammarahan, 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 Sammarahan. Repeat the mantra softly and gently. Maintain awareness inside. Allow the mind naturally rest, soft and gentle, with no expectation. There's no rush. We free the mind from all thoughts. Don't pay attention to any worrying thoughts. Just maintain the mind calm at one point. Stay the mind there continuously. Observe our mind naturally. Let it be. Let it stay. It's no concern. Anything else. Keep calm and continue with peace. Bring the mind back time to time. If the mind wander, or we just simply breathe in and out to bring the awareness back, or visualizing the bright shining object, or repeat the mantra. Use a technique that you comfortable with it. Moment by moment, let the mind free and relax. Now, we continue our own practice in silence. We maintain the mind softly and gently at the center space. Allow the mind to be clear and bright. Let it still, soft and gentle. Maintain awareness with the purity, peace, and happiness. Observe our mind with peace be neutral and idle. Let it be what it wants to be. Be at peace. Enjoy the moment of peace, moment by moment. Now you can feel the peace energy. You stay and connect with the mind further. The inner peace will automatically grow and expand from the center space. Let us feel so relaxed, so peaceful and spacious. We may feel the physical body disappear. It becomes oneness with the mind. This is the peace energy that allows the mind to detach from external world. Let the mind be stable and properly still, generating peace and happiness from within. We allow peace energy and happiness to grow and radiate in our relations. Allow it to be the light of peace, the energy of happiness and peace to cover our whole self. Let it expand, cover the whole house, the whole city, the whole state, the whole country, encircling the whole world, beyond the world, reaching the universe. We allow peace energy to purify the universe and the world, to let it share with all people, all living beings, to be in peace, to be happy, be free from suffering and danger, be well, successful in their lives, live in harmony and peace. We share love and kindness with our beloved ones who is living or passed on. May they be happy, peaceful, joyful, fulfilled with prosperity and well-being. We are the center of peace energy, so pure and bright from within. Now we are going to make a wish for our own self. With the purity of the mind, we allow peace energy to fulfill our good wishes become true easily. Now, please continue to make a wish for a while. We maintain the mind peaceful, joyful inside the body. At the end of the session, we are going to reconnect the mind with surroundings. We just simply expand our awareness from the center space through the physical senses, that we can move our posture. We can feel the warm air around us. We can hear the surroundings. Now, very softly, very gently, whenever you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Okay, thank you very much for joining the meditation session together and also wisdom talk. I hope you can apply the topic today, the peace in the hardship time, to our own life, and especially your own self. Start yourself, see the hardship as a lesson of life that we can overcome it with peace, with the pure mind, and let go all negative feelings from yourself that will ruin our way to overcome it. Okay, and be safe. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you, Russ.
All right. Thank you so much, Long P. All right.
You're welcome.
So, yep. From now on, our program will be from 5 to 6 p.m. Is that right? And then we will do it's a wisdom talk and also this meditation. So, even though it'll be a little bit shorter, we'll make the most out of it.
Yes.
But
So we try to adjust something in the future that I hope that it be better. Yeah. So any comment, just let me know, and Ron, maybe you collect that. So we
yep.
adjust that.
So everyone can leave a comment right down in the YouTube section, or send us a Facebook message, or any ways of communication. Today there's so many ways. So just let us know, any suggestions. Let us know, any your comments, or maybe how your meditation session was. Any comments that you like to ask or like to just state, then we'll be able to respond to that, and we'd love to hear from everyone. So, yep. And if there's not anything else, Lumpy, is there any?
Yeah, just want to thank you everyone again for DMC group that unfortunately I couldn't see your message. You may because we have a Facebook and YouTube of DMC group as well. So I also thank you all of you for joining. You may have some comment. I will take a look later for the temple chat. And I would like to give you the blessing before I leave, with the power of purity that I have, with the purity of the teacher, of my teacher, and with peace energy that we gain all together, become the prosperity, become peace in your mind, to bring your happiness, successfulness in your life. May you be free from sickness, from COVID-19. May you be successful in everything, in what you wish. Whenever you meditate, may you attain the inner peace easily, without delay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Lumpy.
You're
All
welcome.
right. So this concludes our program for today. Please catch us next Thursday from 5 to 6 p.m. Just a little bit earlier. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. And I'll see you next Thursday. Thank you very much.